vote for this one, you know.
Growing up black felt like some sort of crack that we didn't really crack till we understood the importance of that. Remember the jokes they used to crack about being African and speaking in a Caribbean accent or being dark-skinned black. Remember relaxing your hair on the weekends and coming to school with braids the next weekend or pepper grains on your neck back. The exclusions, the snow fights, the runouts, the Air Force Ones, the black high tops till the top fell off. The tongue wouldn't go back and the creases were cracked. Remember the Averix jackets and a Lot 29, the iceberg jeans and the windbreakers, the shell suit and the sweatbands that came back, the penny ups, the road fights, playing Kirby, drinking Panda Pops till night, mum screaming your name from the blocks and you hear her from wherever you were and you'd run back acting shocked at the time. Remember the crumbling teachers, hustling sleekers, Air Max 1s were decent and if you had Air Max 95s, ooh, you were decent. If she don't remember calling them 110s, she's too young for you, bro. Remember the competitions, who's the weakest, cinemas on the weekends, 10 man up and trying to scout for girls from other schools after school on top of the buses, lacing up your sneakers, lace swaps and socks inside socks, bootcut jeans turned to skinny jeans and tomboys were just girly girls inside just wanting to fit into the ghetto side. Remember the sweet shop where we used to teeth lots and don't even deny it, even the neeks robbed. Weren't school just a sweet spot? Freedom of expression when we changed into trainers after last lesson and we get to see who has the sweetest drop. We had all the same kicks, different colours and everyone claimed theirs was exclusive. And we travelled to Brixton High Road or Stratford in shops. We had TNs and Harachis on lock. Remember how boyfriends and girlfriends were swapped, or trainers were swapped, and the girls 1 foot swapped, or the checklist for who's hot and who's not. Remember the under 15s raves and getting your phone robbed. Remember 10 toes in Air Max 98s or 97s, or when they called 1s 87s. How about when we called sneakers kicks, creps and books? We left sneakers to the American dons. Remember when they called dunks fake Air Jordan 1s and only basketball guys wore Jordan 1s? The money was tight so we could only afford Jordans once. Remember matching the caps to the crepes and the string vest. Growing up black British was an excellent finish like Mo Salah on the weekends. Or when we all went to trips, it was always an event. How dare we forget the time we spent mixing and enjoying and listening to garage. Remember Kano and Ghetto and Tinchy and Wiley and gigs back then. The pioneers of grime and black underground culture back then. I still remember my 3210 Walkman, Nike ticks on big heads, it was nice back then. The trainer scene wasn't saturated with gentrification back then. We rocked our kicks with love and passion and we expressed to each other how we feel back then. We spent all of our money on kicks and couldn't wait to show each other without pics for the gram. We would walk in our kicks till they turned into bricks and we had holes in the soles where we'd play for hours and run for buses and raving them back then. Growing up black British and wearing kicks wasn't just about posting and posing for flicks, it was a lifestyle, it was our identity. The kicks we chose walked us through a whole story of where we came from, where we're going, without some of us even knowing how important kicks to us was back then.